Okay, me and my son are going to make a homemade firecracker. We're going to use this tube here. And you may wonder where that tube is. This is the cardboard tubing off of a Closehanger. A very cheap source of getting your own tubing there. And the first step is to cut it into small pieces here. And we may have to clean that out a little bit. We'll use that for this part here for the first plug. Yeah, good idea. Get some paper out there. So first thing we're gonna do is fill this end with a little hot glue. Are you gonna plug it with paper towel?
Yeah.
I think that'll be enough. By the way, this is not a tutorial video because we have never done this before. So this is a first try video. Alright.
You
could just what?
Go ahead and fill that up and then put this over it.
What are you gonna do with this? I mean, I think I've got a pretty strong plug, but yeah, that certainly wouldn't hurt it.
I'm gonna flip it over and go ahead and fill it.
Well, we won't be able to fill it until it cools off.
Because
Yeah, when we pack it, it'll come loose. But it's hot glue, so if you stick that in the freezer, I'll start getting our fuel ready. So is it nice and strong now? Hot glue's dried up. We put it in the freezer for about, I guess, 4 or 5 minutes while we got our other materials ready. I'm using just a Crayola art pencil for packing.
I'll go get the funnel.
I don't know if we'll be able to funnel this. We might. What's my smallest funnel look like? I was thinking about just using the card method like we were doing with our other firecrackers. Is our funnel? Yeah, it's not big. It's too. What we'll just put a little of our KNO2. This is KNO2 rocket fuel from. It's about 65% potassium nitrate, 35% powdered sugar. Got this recipe from the King of Random. Props to King of Random for getting this started in this. We'll kind of fold it and give it a little twisting motion, and we'll actually vibrate the card just enough to get the nice flow of our powder to go right down inside of our tube. Look at that, that's beautiful. It works really well. That's probably better than a funnel. Alright, I'm going to pack this in. I'm going to do it gently so we don't. This powder fuel is quite fluffy. Now this is not our rocket, so we're not going to pack as tightly as our PVC rocket engines. Alright, that looks good. Let's get another scoop of our rocket candy. And we'll smooth it out so we got a nice even amount. Help it flow better. Yeah, that works very well. That, my friend, is better than using a funnel. Alright, it's topped off. We'll get this packed in.
Probably don't even really need the hammer.
That's true, probably don't need the hammer, but just give it a little tap. We won't overdo it. Got a little fluff over there. And I think maybe one more little scoop. How many grams do you think that is in there, Sky?
I'm not sure. I don't really have much to work myself out.
I've been measuring this stuff out, so I'm going to say that's probably 20, 25 grams. You know, when I was a kid, I used to play with M80s. And you've seen pictures of the M80s. And I'm assuming it was M80s because it's 80 grams of flash powder or black powder. I'm thinking that's why they call that. But they were like...
No, the number doesn't matter.
I'm sure the 80 comes from something.
Because they have M2000s and M3000s that are just as big.
Well, I mean, it may be their Pactide or something. I mean, I don't know. But there were like little mini sticks of dynamite. I mean, you could blow a finger off with one if you weren't careful. All right. We got that packed nicely. All right, we'll pour this glue back in our thing in a moment. So we're not going to fill. Yeah, go for it. It's nice and hot now, so it should flow smoothly. We had experimented with something similar with our rocket engines. We were using epoxy glue, which was very, very strong. But I think for this purposes, this hot glue will work great. All right, you want to cap that off with another little piece of paper towel. Just helps it keep it from spilling out. And into the freezer. Yeah, put a little bit on top and let it soak through good. You know, that fiber with the hot glue on both sides probably help it be stronger. Alright, so that's going to cool off in the freezer to accelerate the setting up of that hot glue. We'll be back in a minute. Okay. The hot glue on the other end is still a little warm. We've had it in the freezer for, I guess, about another 3 minutes. I guess that side was probably more in it. And where should we fuse it? I think we're going to fuse it in the middle. If I remember correctly, M80s were fused in the middle. So we're going to drill a small hole. We're going to cheat a little bit because I do have some homemade fuse. But I seem to have misplaced it.
How far should it?
About halfway in. So we're going to steal a fuse from one of our bottle rockets.
Had to put the other end.
Sweet. Cramming in there pretty good. Alright, so this is our experimental homemade firecracker. It's dark outside, but I don't think I can stand it. I think I gotta set this baby off and see what happens. So we're gonna take the camera outside. It'll be a little dark, but it'll be fine. Okay, we got our safety glasses on. Always wear safety glasses. No fooling. Go. Are you gonna run to the side or what? Just plan your route of escape. You run that way and I'll film here from the light. Go. Did it get you? No. It chased you. What a strange result. It piled and then flew. I wonder why they did that. Maybe we had some, maybe there was a powder mixed with the hot glue on one end, and after the explosion,